So when we think about the cattleman and the rancher, they depend on the land to sustain their business and ultimately their livelihood. And when we think about sustainability of their operation, it's taking care of the land, because every cattleman understands that land is a valuable resource from an economic standpoint, but also they're just not making any more of that land. And so it's very important for them to take care of the land, to be good stewards of the land, to make sure that they're managing their grasses properly, to prevent overgrazing, which could end up in erosion either by rain or wind. It's important for them to protect their streams and waterways, because those are valuable resources for their property as well. And so they're really stewards of the land. They're in there to take care of the land, one, because it's the right thing to do, but also it's because if not, their operation is jeopardized, and the long-term productivity of the operation will be jeopardized if they don't take care of the land, make sure they manage their forages, their grasses properly, so that they will have good production on that piece of property. And just like that the rancher are good stewards of the land, they're also good stewards of the cattle. And cattle welfare and how those cattle are taken care of fundamentally is how they make a living off the ranch. And if those cattle, their basic needs are not met, if they're not taken care of properly, production is going to be hampered. And so from a economic standpoint, it's important for the rancher to do that. But the other thing too is the ranchers, they believe it's the right thing to do. To take care of the needs of those animals, because they care for those animals. The other thing too is that the ranchers are concerned about is the welfare of those cattle, how they handle those cattle and how they treat those cattle whenever they're maybe gathering them out of pastures, getting ready to wean calves or process calves. It's important for them to do that in a low stress manner. And it's important, again, for the safety of the animal, for the safety of the rancher. Again, it's the right thing to do. But also, we've got science that tells us that if we handle cattle properly, if we handle them with a low stress measure, then those cattle are more efficient, they're more productive, they're less likely to get sick, and those kind of things. And so treating cattle well, handling well is important economically, but also the ranchers believe it's important because, again, they're there to take care of those animals, and they understand it is the right thing to do.